Hi, today I'm going to share with you a product that I have just received this morning. It's the latest ESC and Moto combo from Surpass. This is a brass ESC and brass Moto 540 Moto. This is their latest model, specifically specially made for the 110 scale crawler. And so let's look at the first box. This is the ESC. They call it a rocket. They have this product line carry under rocket brand name, and it's a brass ESC for 110 scale car. It has this very cool function called an initiative hole. It's for a crawler, so it's a 80M plus, so I assume it should be 80M ESC for the brass motor only. And over here is rocket, and over here we can see it's wrapped by the transparent plastic wrap and cover with the paper cover as a clear window, so you can see the ESC itself. And then the ESC is actually inside the plastic box. Very nice packaging, well protected for the ESC 80M plus. Okay, here it clearly stated it's a rocket crawler plus 80M brass ESC, and over here there is a QR code. It's a Surpass Tech Company Limited. Behind is a crawler brass ESC 80M plus again, and a very nice picture. And the next box is this motor. It's quite heavy. It's again is a rocket product line brass motor for 110 scale car crawler 540 plus, so it's a 540 size brass motor. And you can see here is a 5-slot 540 plus brass motor. So again, same thing, the paper cover with the window here, you can see through the actual motor inside the plastic box. So very nice. I bought the 13T for this package. It comes with 11, 13, 16 and 20 or 21. I couldn't remember, but I think the 11 is not available at the moment. I heard some of the buyer complained the 11T is running hot. So the box is basically very similar to the ESC. Okay, and the third one is the program card for the 80M ESC. It comes with 5 setting mode. Okay, and comes with this cable for you to connect to your ESC. And so let's open the first box, the ESC. Very nice packaging. Wow. Okay, so you can see this is a clear plastic wrap, and then as I say, this is a paper cover. Wow, it's very tight. Push it from this way. Okay, and it's inside the plastic box, so it's very well protected. And let's open the box. Okay, you have to press the bottom, so the box will just open. Okay, this is the ESC. Okay, it comes with this T or DIN connector for the batteries, and these connectors for the motors, and on-off switch with the waterproof cover, rubber cover, and this is for you to connect to your receiver. So see, it's a plastic with the aluminum heat sink and capacitor here. Okay, so it has the jumper and the pin for you to do some simple setting. So okay, first one is you can, if you plug your jumper to the left two pins, okay, left pin and the middle pin. So assume the brake is on and this is off. I'm not sure what does that mean, so maybe we need to try it. And if you don't plug in your jumper, it's on again. So I believe this is the on for the initiative hole, and the bottom 3 pin is for you to set your BC. Again, it's a 7.4 volt, 6.4 volt, and 7.4 volt again. So maybe we need to check the instruction manual. Okay, the instruction manual actually is at the bottom of the form. So it's a very simple instruction manual. Okay, first is a disclaimer feature. Okay, this feature is specially designed for RC crawler brass car with excellent throttle linearity and the driving feel for different vehicles, track and control feel. So the initiative hole can provide the unprecedented parking capacity on the slope with no jerky stop. So you have a built-in switch for the BC. You can switch between 6.4 volt and 7.4 volt, and it's 5 amp continuous current. So compatible with the brass motor and strong resistant current capabilities. Multiple protection feature, low voltage cut-off protections, and easily programmed and compatible with the pocket size program card. So the specifications basically is continuous current is 80 amp, burst current is 322 amp, the resistance is about 0.0014 ohm, motor type is for brass motor and suitable for 110 crawler brass motor. Battery, you can run the 2 to 3 cell LiPo or 4 to 9 cell NIM battery. The BEC is 6.4 or 7.4 as we mentioned before. The size looks quite compact. It's 35 by 42 and 27 millimeters. So instruction is how you connect the wires and all these things. Alright, so this is the wire connections, how you connect the motor, battery, receiver. Okay, this is the setting for the program card. It has the 5 different setting function. This one. So the first one is the initial start force. So initial start force you can set at 5%, 13%, 21% and 29%. The default value is 5%. Okay, the second one is a low voltage cutoff, means that it cut off the voltage of the battery when it reach the voltage level. You can set it at 3.1 volt or 3.3 volt or 2.9 volt. The default value is 3.1 volt, but for me personally I will set it at 3.3 volt. Okay, initial brake force, you can set it at 100, 90, 80 or 70%. The default value is 100%. The maximum reverse force is, you can set it at either 50%, 75% or 100%. Default value will be 50%. And there's a 3-start mode, so also called punch, from soft to a very aggressive mid. The default value is medium, so you can see medium, strong, soft or work state. So we need to try each different setting, then only we know what's the difference. Okay, so at the bottom this is actually the 4-button setting, 4 button for the setting. Down, okay, this is button for you to select the mode and the options, and this is a program, this is to reset. Okay, so basically nothing much. It's a very simple basic program card like any others basic ESC setting or program card. Alright, so excuse me, put this back into the box. Okay, so now we move on to the next item, is the motor. This motor is quite heavy, it looks very nice from outside of the box. So let's take a look and unbox it. So again, just push it, pull it out, again same thing. Okay, press the box so you can take out the motor. Whoa, very nice. See, very shining. Okay, see, just to show you. Okay, there's a circuit board here. Okay, and this is the new magnet motor, so it has a very strong magnet, and you can adjust the timing as well. As I say, it's a 5-slot. I'm not sure whether you can see or not. 5-slot means this. Right, you can see it's a 5-slot motor. I do have the tool right now, so I'm not going to open the motor or disassemble motors, but from the physical inspection, the quality is very good. Okay, but we need to try and see, then only we know how is the performance. Okay, what's inside the box? It also comes with the lid. Okay, this is the bullet, so you need to solder to your motors, and then also a brush, a pair of spare brush, I believe. Okay, so again, the instruction manual is at the bottom. So installations. Okay, well, here you see To adjust the timing, loosen the main screw slightly and twist the end belt until the desired setting is reached. Retighten the screw. The factory setting of 0 degree is suggested. Never exceed plus or minus 20 degree. So okay. So there's some safety precautions. Okay, motor overheat could be due to the gear ratio or drivetrain binding. Poor speed performance, also probably due to the incorrect final drive ratio. Transmitter setting change, incorrect ESC setting, motor damage or defective, or damaged ESC. Vehicle run backward, this is pretty easy, just plus minus wire lead. Okay, looks like they have changed the product. Earlier at the beginning of the video, as I mentioned, 11T, 13T, 16T and 20T, but now looks like they already removed the 11T and they add on 25T. So you can see the no load RPM. The 13T has about 13,500 RPM and the current is about 10.1 to 61 amp. So this 80 amp ESC is more than enough, and the torsion is 3205.4, so it's very powerful. Weight at about 180 grams. Shaft is standard 3.175. So this is the dimensions. Total length is about 69, including the front shaft. The body is about 38.8. So okay. I have a Hobby Wings ESC here. Maybe I can show you do some size comparisons. See, this is the Hobby Wings ESC. In terms of build quality, I would say the Hobby Wing with this big machine aluminum heat sinks definitely feel much higher quality, and then also slightly smaller and compact. See, the height also. This Rocket ATM seems higher. The width is about the same, okay, but this plastic is slightly wider, and the length is definitely longer, okay, and the wire is shorter. That is the problem. And one thing I've just realized is this bullet connector is so small. Okay, my standard bullet connector just cannot plug in, and it works with the connector comes with the motor only, so that could be a problem. But since I only use it with this motor, so I don't think it's a big issue for me. Okay, so for those who want to use this ESC with other motor, maybe you have to take note of this connector. It's a much smaller connector than the usual size. Okay, it's a slightly smaller, not much smaller. Okay, and Okay, and also do a comparisons for the program functions between the Hobbywing ESC and the Rocket ATM ESC. Just check what are the difference, and Rocket ESC looks like has only 5 setting function, setting option, and Hobbywing comes with 15. So it has and also the program card looks much better quality, comes with digital reading here for the item number and the value that you select. So 15 mode. Okay, as you can see, it has running mode, battery type, cutoff voltage, initial start force like the Surpass, maximum forward force. Okay, this running mode I believe is this one, so maybe it's using the jumper to do a setting instead of using the program card. I could be wrong. So the maximum reverse force, maximum brake force, this is not available here. Initial brake force also not available here. The drag brake things, yes, it has. And the rate of the drag brake and the neutral range, start mode, the punch lever, and also the PWM frequency, BC voltage output, and freewheeling. Okay, so this is a very interesting feature with the freewheeling. One thing is the Hobbywing ESC, ATM ESC can be used for the 1x scale as well, instead of just the 1/10 scale. But in terms of the BEC, the Hobbywing ATM ESC, the so-called WP 1080, okay, it's only for 6 volt and 7.4 volt, but it can only up to 3 amp. Unlike the Surpass, it can up to 5 amp. So I think for some people, if you are using the servo or some other stuff, you need to connect to have a higher output, so this one is better. So thank you for watching, and hope you like this video, and it's just a sharing. And if you have any question or comment, please just leave a comment down below. Thank you very much.